Hi everybody, it's your old pal Beetle Dave. I hope you're well and dandy out there in Beatles land, YouTubers, people of the interweb and the VC, vinyl community. Everybody's welcome in my little channel. A splendid time is guaranteed for you all, so I just hope that you do enjoy this video. Right, this video we're going to be showing you some of the finds that we got from our recent trip to Bakewell, which was on Friday just gone. I posted the video of that, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I can't really remember, all the days are going into one, to be honest. Got a lot of nice response from that, people saying fantastic Dave. Some people didn't even know there was a record store or record shop in Bakewell, so if you're ever in that part of the world, Derbyshire Dales, Peak District area, just go and check him out. It's a wonderful, wonderful place, Aladdin's Cave in a lot of ways. Lots of things there. There's cheap records, there's medium price records, and there's expensive records if you want your pure like grails. I mean, they did have a Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd with the solid blue triangle in it. £500 he wanted for that, which technically isn't that bad a price for it. But it was a bit out my price range. I did end up spending a lot of money though. Having said that, I did end up spending a lot of money. Please like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, and you're thinking of subscribing, please just subscribe. It doesn't cost a penny. And if you want to comment or leave me a thumbs up, that's all the better. Right, so yes, we went on a lovely little day trip and found this record shop last year, just after we got married. So I spent a fortune then, went in on Friday, we did the video, and then obviously I started looking for stuff that I wanted. So technically, all these records I bought with my sensible head on, I probably didn't need them, but with my collector's head on, I did, because they're all our upgrade copies to records that I've already got. I've had a few people comment saying, well, he's quite expensive, isn't he? I'd say yes and no. You get what you pay for. Some of these are originals, some of the issues. If you want the cheap stuff, he has got cheap stuff. Uh, all the records I've ever bought from him, I've never had a problem. I've never had one that jumps or skips or it's full of crackle or anything like that. I think he does sonically, ultrasonic clean them and everything before you actually buy them. Wonderful bloke. First time I've met him. Last time I went is like there was an assistant on. Again, I spent a lot of money. So I'll go through them. I'll tell you what I've paid for them. So the first one is, are you ready? A copy of Revolver, classic 1966 LP by the Beatles. This is, well, I thought this was a UK copy. It's in a laminated front sleeve, but it's a non-laminated flip back cover. It's stereo, and it is PCS 7009, and it is in a UK cover because it is in the Gerald and Lofthouse Limited Patents Pending sleeve. There. But this is quite a rarity. This is what I mean. I would never have found this record if I hadn't been in there. And I know if I ever see a copy of Revolver and it's in nice condition and I could afford to buy it, I will buy it. So it is on Parlophone. It's made in Denmark, so I've still got the same catalogue number and everything as the UK version. That is side one. That is silver. It looks yellow. It does look like it's yellow, but it's actually silver. And then that is side two. Now the strange thing about this is, now I got quite excited with this, but I don't know if this is right or not, because this is on side two. It's YEX 606/1, which I don't think you're going to see on there, which is there. I'm trying to get so that you can see it. And on side one, it's YEX 605/1. So does that mean this has got the alternative version of Tomorrow Never Knows on it? I've played it and I don't know. I can't tell you if it has or not. I don't know if it has or not. It does sound a little bit different, but I don't know if the alternate mix was only ever on the mono copies that ended in the one. If it is on the stereo one, then this will be that version, won't it? So if you know folks out there, please let me know. £35 that was, which is about the go mate for the decent stereo original copy of Revolver anyway, ain't it? So I haven't overpaid on that one, I don't think. Like I say, the cover is absolutely lovely. One of the best Revolver covers I've seen in a long time. Yeah, so I was happy with that one. And like I say, I've played it and it sounds really, really nice. Then I got this. Let It Be. Do I need another copy of Let It Be? In all honesty, no, I don't. And I nearly put this one back, but then I realised this is the rarer UK version. There's not a lot of difference in it, it's just this has a red apple on it, which was to do with the Let It Be film uh, being done by United Artists, if I remember rightly. So, because it's okay, it's in okayish condition, it's not brilliant. These usually go for quite a bit of money on certain internet selling sites. This is in the black polyline sleeve. It's not in too bad a condition actually. I think this is a, you can see it. I think it's a 3U3U, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I can't quite see it, but it's either 2U2U or 3U2U. Side one, side two. That's got writing on it. So again, £35. I'd say, I'd actually say that is quite a good price for a red apple Let It Be. A lot of these red ones were in the original 1970 Let It Be box set as well. So yeah, that's nice. Quite happy with that. So yeah, I'm not moaning. I don't think I've overpaid for any of these. Um, I was quite happy with what I got them for. The chap was obviously happy because I bought them off him. I bought them in. The ones I've played so far play absolutely brilliant. Those two, Revolver and Let It Be, I've played. Then there's this one, George Harrison, Extra Texture. Now this is a reissue from the early 2000s, I think. I think this was actually in the George Harrison box set that you could get. I know it does say it on there somewhere. But you've got the American style sleeve on this in the UK, because when you pull the thing out of here, it like goes like that, doesn't it? Where in the UK it didn't, you just had a normal sleeve. It wasn't die cut or whatever you call it. You do get the original inner sleeve with it. And this is on 180 gram vinyl. It's very, very heavy, to be honest. What does it say on here? I seem to think somewhere it says 2014 on it. Yeah, 2014 right at the bottom there. So it's very faithful to the original Apple custom label of the time. Apple to the core. In joke on it, George. Technically, he released the first album of new material on Apple and the last album of new material on Apple. Although John and Ringo's compilation albums, Showfish and Blasts from the Past, came out after this, didn't they? Quite an overlooked album in one ways. Is it one of George's weaker albums? Probably, but there's still some lovely songs on it. You is a brilliant song. This Guitar Can't Keep From Crying is like a rewrite of While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Can't Stop Thinking About You is also a lovely song. I'm sure you all know the songs in it. Now that was £27. £27. So that's on par with what I would have paid in HMV or something like that. And it was new. It did say it is new. It is out the box set, but for some reason they broke the box set up because somebody just wanted certain things out of it. So they gave him the box and the records he wanted, and the other ones were as new. Which is this next one. You like this one? Beatle Tone. It's a copy of Wonderwall music. Again, this is the reissue out of the box set. So it's 180 gram. You get the original in a sleeve with it. Just tell you all the musicians and everything on there. If you wanted to freeze it and zoom in. This is one of those albums that you will either love it or you won't love it. I've told people that I play this quite a lot and they don't believe me. It is one of those albums where if you've had a shit day at work, you can come home and play this and it takes your mind off things. Dark Apple label. Again, I've played it and it sounds absolutely amazing. And again, it was around £28, I think that one was. So saying it's brand new old stock, i.e. it was brand new, it's never been played. So I don't think I've done too bad. So we've got two Beatles and two George Harrison ones. Then we've got a couple of Ringo Starr albums. I can hear you saying now, Dave, why the hell have you bought Ringo? You've got about 14 copies of it. And yes, I have. Again, this is an upgrade. You know, this is in really, really nice condition. Now, from what I can make out, this is an original 1973 copy. It has got a little bit of wear just there, look. And you do get the all-important book with it, still stapled in with all of the drawings by Klaus. Polyline sleeve. And this does actually look like it has never ever been played. Never ever. Excuse me, because I've been cleaning some records before I did this. So good as new. £18 that was. Was it 18 or 16? No, £16. So I think that was a bit of a bargain. Yes, you can go on a car boot and things like that. You might be able to find one for a bit cheaper than that, but I'd say that is one of the best copies I've ever found to that, the Ringo album. And that will be, you know, not treasured. I will play, but you know, this will be like one of the better copies I've got. So I'll have to look after this one a bit more than some of the others I've got. But I've got plenty to choose from. And to, you see what I'm saying? Technically, I didn't need any of these so far, but the collector in me, you know, the record collector and the vinyl collector and the Beatles fan in me said, Dave, they're in really, really nice condition. You might as well get them while you've got the money, or while your credit card's got some money on. Then we've got this one, Goodnight Vienna, Ringo Starr again. Again, this is in fantastic condition. It's like it's come straight out of the factory. You get the original inner sleeve with it, and photos from the sessions, words to the songs, black inner, polylined. Excuse me, folks. So that is that side one. Now side two is a bit weird. It's got some label damage. Look, you see. Now I could peel that back and stick it down, couldn't I? That so it go like that, but there'll still be a crease on it. So I might as well leave it like that, hadn't I? Apart from that, that is mint, and I'd say that's come out the factory like that. To be fair, then that one was £18. One was 16 and one was 18. Would you pay £18 for a virtually mint copy of that? Some of you wouldn't. Some would say, "Nah, won't bother." But to me, that's quite cheap. And again, I've played it up here. Sounds really, really nice. Then there's this one. See, this is the thing I love about getting into record shops that you don't go in that often. It's a bit of a rarity, this one. It's called The Beatles, The Stars of 1963, or The Stars of 63. And it was recorded live at Something Studio, Stockholm, October the 24th, 1963, for Swedish radio show Pop 63. So on side one, you've got an introduction, then you've got I Saw Her Standing There, From Me to You, Money, and then Roll Over Beethoven. Side two is You've Really Got a Hold of Me, She Loves You, Twist and Shout, and then an interview. And it's on Swinging Pig record label. So Beetle Bad, if you're there, Beetle Bad, yoo-hoo. You like this one, mate. You really will like it. So that is the original inner that was in it. And then I did clean this one earlier on. And this is lovely. Really is lovely. This is on transparent blue vinyl. Songs. And look at that label. Do. Looks like the Hofmaster Bear, doesn't it? For those of you that can remember the Hofmaster Bear, follow the bear. That is a pig. Lovely. This one was £20, which that's quite good, isn't it? Yes, it's a bootleg, or whatever you want to call it, unauthorised recording, which I'm not endorsing in any way. I will make that clear. £20. And then the last one that I got was now this is the Abbey Road 3LP box set. Now people know that I've already got this, which is here. So I've already got it, but this one, that's got a problem with it, which is why I bought this one. Now this was £75. So that is for the remastered Abbey Road album, and then the two records of like demos and outtakes. The thing is, these have all got covers to it. When I bought this one off the dreaded eBay, although the seller did say it, he says it hasn't got any covers with it, so it was just the records. And the little pamphlet, just the records with no covers in it. And I think I paid something like £50 for that a few years ago. When I saw this, I did check that it got everything in it, and I thought, it's one of them, you're either going to buy it now or you're not, aren't you? So, yes, I did buy it. So I did end up spending a hell of a lot of money. In one way, I didn't need any of these, although I'm glad I've got them all, don't get me wrong. Like I say, most of them are upgrade copies. Like that box set's an upgrade copy. That one I hadn't got anyway. The rest of them are basically all upgrade copies. The George Ison ones and the Ringo Starr ones are, you know, just to complement the ones that I've already got. That one is a bit of a curio, isn't it? So if any of you lot out there know if the Danish Fessin that ends in *1 on both sides, and it's a stereo version from 1966, is that the alternative remixed version of Tomorrow Never Knows? It does sound a bit different. It does sound like there's a little bit more of the jingly piano bit in it, or honky tonk piano thing in it. So that was the highlight of the day, I think, getting that. And then get a Red Apple, Let It Be. I have got a couple of these, but they do usually go for a lot more than £35. Your bargains. Your bargains. You might not think I've got bargains. You might think, bloody hell, Dave, you wasted your money there. But yeah, very, very happy with them. So if you're ever in Bakewell, don't forget to go and visit Music in the Green. Say Beetle Dave sent you. You've seen it advertised on one of my videos. You never know. You might do a little bit of discount. You might not. I'm just saying you might do a little bit of discount. Thank you to everybody that's subscribing, leaving likes and leaving comments. If you've liked this video, please do me the favour of just, give me a thumbs up at the end of it. If you're not subscribed and you're thinking of subscribing, please just hit the subscription button. It doesn't cost you a penny. Then you will know when I'm doing new videos and things like that. And then it does help me. It does help not just me. It does help other channels that are similar to mine, or what I mention, i.e. Rachel's Ghost. Hello Rachel, I hope you're alright. Beatle Tones Beatles channel. Buddy, how you getting on? Beetle Bad, how you doing, mate, over there in America? Mr. Ellie Records in Israel, hope everything's okay with you, mate. If you haven't checked that video out, by the way, Mr. Ellie actually came to see me a few weeks ago, and unfortunately, we didn't really do a lot. We just basically had a chat and a couple of beers and exchanged some gifts and had a coffee and had some dinner, and then it was time for him to go back to London. It would have been nice if we could have done a little bit more, but he'd been travelling for about 3.5 hours, and I thought the last thing he wanted to do was travel an hour and a half to go and look at some records. So we was all right. We found out we've got a hell of a lot more in common than we thought as well, to be honest. So check Mr. Ellie Records out. Nick's Vinyl Butcher, please check him out. PC31 the Vinyl Policeman, another fantastic channel. Gaz Axeman Spins, check him out. He is very, very funny, and he's got some wicked records. I realise he's got some fantastic records. And excuse me, I think I need a drink or something. So that's going to be it. So all those channels that I've just mentioned, please do me a favour and check them out. And if you like them, please subscribe. It's always nice to try other channels out. And whatever you're doing, please stay safe. And so until the next time, I'm wishing you all peace and love. And I'll see you very, very soon. So cheers, everybody. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.